this week's vlog, we're going through what it's like to spend a full weekend in Nashville trying new bars, restaurants, and exploring the city. Good morning, you guys. We finally made it. We're here in Nashville. I'm so excited to take you guys through a weekend exploring the city. It's currently 11:12. We just got to the hotel, but check-in isn't until 4. So I'm hoping that we can find maybe like a coffee shop. We got up at like 1:30 in the morning. About like a 10-hour trip for us. Pretty easy trip, only one small thing. We hit a major bump and Patrick's car scraped to the bottom, so we did have to pull off so he could zip tie it up. We don't exactly know what our plan is for today, but first let's go get some coffee. All right, we just stopped in this little cafe called Play Cafe. It was meant to actually bring your children. Patrick wanted to use the bathroom, but he felt bad not buying anything, so he got a smoothie.
It's really good.
What would you rate it?
Like a 7.5 out of 10. You have to like apple juice.
Next, we walked around trying to find a coffee shop, and we saw the outside of Belmont University, which was gorgeous. Also, my hands were super shaky as I was walking around, so sorry in advance. We walked to what we thought was a coffee shop, but once we got there, we realized it was actually closed. I felt so bad about that, so we walked around a bit more, and Patrick found this little cafe called the Kookery Cafe. It was so cute inside. I got an iced vanilla latte with almond milk, and honestly, 10 out of 10. It was really good, and they even had a little cafe dog. How cute. It was absolutely blazing hot, though. We were literally dripping sweat from walking around. So we stopped at the Nashville's Farmers Market. Very cute inside, lots of little vendors and places to eat. We stopped at the Bella Nashville Pizzeria, and Patrick got a margarita pizza.
Tough.
How was it?
It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, good. So got 2.5 hours before we could check into the hotel. We're both drenched in sweat. Just want to shower. We went back to our hotel. We stayed at the Russell, which is basically a staffless boutique hotel. Basically, there's no on-site staff, so you get a code to get into everything, but the lobby was gorgeous. The stained window glass panes, the color scheme. It was so well lit and very clean. They even had a photo booth that you can take pictures in, a phone booth with an old but working phone if you need to make phone calls, and a little snack booth. They also had a podcast recording studio, so you could book and record a session. We ended up just chilling in the lobby for like an hour and a half to stay cool until we got a phone call and something unexpected happened. Okay, so something super awesome. Apparently the room that we're in, they're fixing a repair and it's taking longer than it was supposed to. So they called us and they actually upgraded us to a king. So we're gonna go bring our stuff in and check out the room. Overall, the room was really nice, kind of smaller than we thought and not exactly the skylight ceiling we booked, but we got upgraded for free, so I can't really complain. The window did have a remote control, which was cool, and since the hotel was an old church, they kept elements of that in the room, which was a really nice touch. They do give a luxurious experience though, because the bathroom had a Dyson Airwrap to use, fluffy white robes, toiletries, and they actually set up this free little snack basket for you to take. So overall, we were happy with our room. After a shower, we got dressed to go out to dinner on Broadway. We ate at Miranda Lambert's restaurant, which was really cute, Tex-Mex place with all the pink details and her costumes and whatnot. I got a hot chicken burrito and Patrick got the queso burger. It was very expensive though. Like, it was an extra $5 for Patrick to get fries with his burger. After dinner, we went upstairs and watched some of the live music that they had. We started the day by walking around to not one, not two, but 3 different breakfast spots to try and find food. We tried to get in the buttermilk biscuit, which was highly rated by Patrick's sister, but it was a 2-hour wait, so we passed and ended up at the pancake pantry, which was so good. Service was a 10 out of 10 and the pancakes did not disappoint. All right, we just finished up at breakfast. I think we are now headed to try and see the Parthenon. What's the Parthenon?
A Greek building, but I don't know why.
A Greek building. It sounds familiar. I feel like I learned about this in history class and I should remember. Just hot. Maybe no, I'm not saying it. You. Maybe we should have come middle of July. We need water. We're not built for the heat.
I wish we went to like Alaska.
Yeah. Just buy me lots of sweaters. Bundle up. So I never really explained why we came to Nashville in the first place. A, wanted a little summer mini vacay. More importantly, we are looking for somewhere to live after we move. We are in Virginia. We would like to ideally get out of Virginia. We're also looking for somewhere with a lower cost of living. So Nashville is one place that came up. So we're here to visit. A couple of things that we have noticed. A, lots of people. I mean, obviously it's Nashville, tourist spot. Makes sense. But you have to drive a lot to get everywhere and lots of traffic. Roads in the actual city are really bad. Second thing is that the actual rent prices in the city are still really expensive. Where we would be looking would be way farther out from what is actually there to do and like the fun of living in Nashville. But the other thing is how expensive it is to do things. A, you have to pay for parking everywhere you go. And I'm not talking a couple dollars. $8, $10+. I mean, there's street parking in some places, but good luck finding a spot. And then secondly, the food here. I mean, we went out to breakfast this morning. My diner cup of coffee was $5 and no free refills. Or we're from, what, maybe $2.50? And you get free refills. And the food is just way more expensive. So lower rent, but I cost of living would be lower. And the other thing is that like when we're doing something, it's fun, but the chaos of getting from activity to activity is kind of a headache. Oh yeah, that's our thoughts so far. Don't know if we're like sold yet on living here. Alright, so as it turns out, Patrick actually said he found somewhere for us to live. He said I'm gonna love it, so I'm really excited to see this place. I'm kidding. We went to visit the Belmont mansion, which the house was like crazy big, but the property was humongous and very thought out the way the landscaping was done. I can only imagine how beautiful this campus is, like walking around. Looks like they've built Belmont University like completely around the Belmont mansion, which makes sense. But I was telling Patrick, it makes me like miss being at university. A, because I love learning and I miss having like structured classes, but also just like being somewhere that's so walkable, like you would just walk to everything. It makes me want to go back to school. To study what? I have no idea, but just makes me want to re-enroll. Put on a little backpack and walk around with a notebook. Little back to school series, question mark? Maybe. All right, we've ended up in Franklin, Tennessee, just about 30 minutes out from Nashville. Want to explore a little bit more farther out to see if there are any surrounding towns we might want to live in. Or this one looks really nice, but we're gonna roam around. Some lady saw me taking a video outside. And she very blatantly, loudly texted her friend and goes, "That's the one that probably runs that Instagram." I feel like that meme of the guy in the white shirt. Me! I flattered, but not me. Thunderstorm. Soccer mom walking back to the car.
If anything, I can always run back and you can like stay under some cover somewhere.
Oh. See, he's such a gentleman. It's okay. I won't melt.
Well, we should have ran faster and sooner.
It's time to get ready for a night out in Nashville. I'm going very simple with my makeup, but bigger with the hair. That's the goal at least. And I have a super cute outfit planned. Breakfast at that cute little cafe. It was so good. Portions were a little bit smaller, so like overall we've noticed you do pay more and get less. And some other, don't mind Patrick, he's having to clean off tree sap off of his car. But like last night I went to Jason Aldean's bar. It charges $1 each. I got ranch and he got honey mustard on the side. Super expensive, at least in like downtown Nashville. I think for dinner we're gonna try to go somewhere that's a little bit farther out and more probably where like the locals go, less touristy, because our guess is that the touristy areas are what's more expensive. Because if you live here and the pricing is like that everywhere, I don't know how you afford it. Anyways, we're gonna get some coffee and then go do some more exploring. I think we're gonna go try to look at the Gulch, but we'll see. We basically drove around the city just a little bit more and then ended up stopping off at this car museum, which Patrick loved. They had a lot of vintage and old, really cool cars. All right, we're headed back to Franklin. We're gonna go to Mellow Mushroom for dinner. We just want something kind of like easy and simple, which I'm excited because I have not had pizza in a very long time. Alright guys, that was our weekend in Nashville. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had so much fun exploring around the city, and although we may not be quite set on living there, it was still fun and definitely an experience and like just something in the books to say we've been there. We definitely want to do more traveling this year, so leave in the comments below where you think we should travel to next. I love you guys and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.